Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about something that is the vein of our existence in a lot of ways. Um, and to customers, it's a totally confusing thing, which is you need something done to your chimney, like it leaks. Let's get a bid for fixing a water leak. And you get three bids. The cheapest one is 300, the most expensive one is 10,000. And people are like, wow, the $10,000 one is trying to take advantage of you. And the reality is they're bidding different things. Like the cheap one is a temp fix. And they're not going to tell you that. They're going to say, no, we properly fixed it. Yes. In another 3 months, it will leak again, or it will fix a leak, not all the leaks. So it's really not the same thing. And for customers, it's very, very confusing. When three companies come out, you say, I need to fix my water leak. And they say, okay, this is the game plan. But when all three plans are not even close to the same, one is a lifetime warranted, quality repair, and the other one is a tube of caulking, and I hope it goes well for you. But to some customers, they're all the same. So make sure you know what you're getting for your money. Make sure you're educated. For us, what we do with customers is after you've gotten your bids, if you want to go ahead and get three, let's sit down with all bids. Let's compare them. Let's figure out what the differences are in the services provided. And we try to educate customers in exactly what our plan consists of. What are we exactly going to do? But when the next guy comes in and goes, oh, none of that's necessary, we just need some caulking, they're just trying to take advantage of you. That's not necessarily the case. The key is they are trying to do it for the absolute cheapest, regardless of quality. Whereas we are doing it for the absolute most quality, regardless of price. And then we have some other options in the middle. So it just really depends on where you're going. The next one is, even if it's the same thing, it's not the same thing. Meaning, if you call someone who's working out of their garage, out of their own personal car, that answers their own phones, you're getting an individual. Even if he gives you warranties, what makes you think if he's only been around for 6 months, a year, that he's going to be around for that 10-year warranty, 20-year warranty, lifetime warranty? Because the warranty goes through that person, not through a product. So the companies are so different from companies like ours that have long-term employees and offices and office staff answering phones and workers' comp and general liability and pollution policies and umbrella policies. All that stuff, all that overhead is what customers actually like. If you read reviews, it's, man, the guy came out and knew what he's doing. It's because we have a training center. It takes us a long, long time to train somebody to know what they're doing. As compared to a guy out of his garage that doesn't have any facilities to train, doesn't have the ability to access, and quite honestly, often doesn't even know that that exists. So he's ignorant in the best possible way of what quality is. And he's been doing what he was taught by somebody else. Or this is another one that we have to break our employees up. They're doing exactly what the customer asked them to do. I want you to go up there and I want you to put a cap on it. Okay, cool. I put a cap on it. Didn't fix the problem. Well, I knew it wasn't going to fix the problem. I was just doing what the customer asked me to do. So that's where you're going to get different with a quality company of going up there, diagnosing a problem, coming up with their own solution. That's a permanent solution. That's a warranted permanent solution, opposed to just, yeah, put a cap on it. Here's a picture. It leaked again. Oh, well, we'll come back. We'll charge you even more. So be aware. The next one is the next door neighbor that knows what everything costs. Meaning, you get a $10,000 repair bid or $7,000 or $5,000. If it's a $5,000 repair bid, your next door neighbor goes, oh, they're taking advantage of you. That should only cost $500. I used to do that back in high school. Well, back in high school was the 70s. We've come up with better ways. There's different products. There's different things. And stuff just costs more. So for us, if we're going to price match something, which we'll do, if it's the exact same thing and exact same quality level and exact same experience level, we don't mind doing that. but we have to have a written bid. It can't be just somebody told you something and you call us and go, hey, my next door neighbor said this is way too much. And the answer is they're not educated. And often they don't know exactly what we're doing because they got their chimney fixed 10 years ago and it wasn't exactly the same problem as yours. But the assumption is everything's the same. So once again, education is important. That's what we pound home. Educate the customer, let them make their own decision. But if they need help, or you as a homeowner or as a contractor or anything else, like, hey, one's 10,000, one's 100. What the heck? And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's the kind of thing that actually happens, where it's really difficult to figure out what you're even getting for your money. That's why we help. We walk you through the process. And you know what? If you decide that price is number one and quality is less important, we'll let you go with somebody else. It's okay, but we're helping you through the process. So at least you make an educated decision along the way. So, and just by the way, this happened today. You're not going to rebuild a masonry brick by brick chimney for like $2,500. That doesn't happen. So understand things cost more now. Doing things correctly costs more. Long-term value costs more. The question is, what do you want for your money? That's the big question is, what are you expecting for this? Are you expecting a patch that I'm going to leave out of this house in a week and it'll hold up for a week and I'm good? Or do you want something that's a long-term repair with a company that's quality, that's going to find every different place it's leaking or animals are getting in, and we're going to fix it, so that it's a permanent, long-lasting repair. So what do you want for your money? And you know what? If you're not into quality, that's not your number one concern, that's fine. We'll send you somewhere else. It's okay. And we're not going to get our feelings hurt. The next time you need us, we're here. So every time you get a bid to repair, I can't speak, repair your chimney, let's figure out what it's for. Let's figure out what kind of quality, what's behind it. Because a lot of times people bid repairs that we've already bid and our material cost. And we do a good job buying because we buy in bulk and we have a lot of trucks and stuff like that. Their bid is below our material cost. And the answer is something's wrong. So give us a call. If you have an issue or if you just have bids you want us to go over, go to our website, sign up for a Zoom meeting. We can share screens. We can look at bids. We can figure out what's going on so you make the best decision for you. And that is our goal. So, and if we're the right company for you, cool. If we're not, cool. Let's figure that out too. So thank you. Please share it, like it. Let's help as many people as humanly possible. Thanks.